Hello, class of 2021 and 2022. This is Ms. Bazan, and Mr. Levin and I are super excited as your prom advisors to share with you that we are going to have a prom 2021. We've been working with some students who've been interested the last few weeks to make this happen. And although we're going to still have to follow some social distancing guidelines, we're really excited that we get to offer you some sort of prom this year. So our prom will be a night under the stars, and it will truly be under the stars because it will be held outside on the football field and the turf. So we're super excited about that. Here's a few things that you should know as we lead up to prom. Prom will be held on Saturday, May 8th, out on the football field, as we said. If it's pouring rain that day, we will try again the following weekend on Saturday, May 15th. The time of prom is 8 to 9:30 p.m. So that you can have some time underneath the lights and we can have a short program and a little bit of dancing. There is no charge to come to prom this year. You don't need to purchase any tickets or pay any fees. We just want you to be able to come and have a good time with your friends one last time. It is open to all junior and senior students this year, given that this year's seniors didn't get to have a prom last year. You may bring a date who is from the freshman or sophomore classes. You'll just need to sign them up when we have the prom sign up so we can get an idea of number of people to expect. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we can't let students from other schools attend this year. So if you choose to bring someone with you, they would have to be someone who is a student at McFarland High School. What can you expect when you get to this amazing prom? You can enter either from the Indian Mound Middle School parking lot or the MHS parking lots. So we're encouraging people to split up and use both parking lots so we're not all jammed into one area. You will be required to wear a mask, even though we are outside, and practice social distancing. You will also be required to wear soft-soled shoes out on the turf. No heels for girls, no dress shoes for boys. So think things like tennis shoes, flip-flops, Crocs, sandals, anything without a heel. Be creative and have some fun with it. You will be socially distancing on the football field. More to come about that. We will have 2 prom courts this year, a junior class prom court and a senior class prom court, given that both groups didn't get to have a prom. And we will also have a coronation ceremony at the dance. We have tons of great raffle prizes that we're going to give away throughout the dance to kind of encourage people to have some fun. We will have a professional photographer at one end of the football field with a photo backdrop that you can go and have some professional photos taken with your date or with your friend. Ms. Heckel will be doing that, and she will be sharing those with you guys. So that's awesome. And then we're going to have another photo backdrop set up at the other end of the field so you can take some selfies with your friends or your date as well. Everyone, when they leave, will get some prom goodies to take home with them. You'll each get a prom photo frame where you can frame those pictures from that night. And you'll each get an individually boxed cupcake that you can take with you and have a little dessert when you leave prom. We thought as a group it would be really fun to pick a few dances, line dances, since we're going to be out on the football field, and have the whole school learn them. And we will record them with the drone and put together kind of a fun video that we'll send out to everybody to have as kind of a keepsake of that night as well. We're embracing the cheesiness of prom 2021, the best that we can. Social distancing prom style, what is that going to look like? You will still be required to follow social distancing guidelines when you get to the dance. You will each be assigned to a line, a marker on the football field, and you're going to have to stay on your line throughout the dance. You can have your date be right across from you on the next line, or your friends can be near you on the same lines, but you will still have to be socially distanced from one another. Go crazy, dance as wild as you want, as long as you stay socially distanced. So that means no slow dances. We can't have people smoochy mooching out on the field, just so that we're officially observing the COVID guidelines. You will be allowed to take some quick photos with your professional photographer and make memories from that night. Our outdoor gathering limit is 500, although that may change. I don't think we're going to have issues. Therefore, only students who are attending the prom will be allowed to be out on the field. No parents or spectators will be allowed that night. You can take pictures with your family and such before you get there. So what's next? I know this sounds a little crazy, but this is the best we've been able to come up with and make sure that you are still able to have some sort of a prom and get dressed up and have a good time one last time for high school. So please work with us and make this a fun night for all. So this Friday, you are going to receive 2 surveys in your email. So it's important that you check your email on Friday. The first survey will ask you to vote for the top 20 people in your class for the first round of prom court. So the juniors will get a survey and they will vote for the top 20 juniors. The seniors will get a separate survey and they will vote for the top 20 seniors. The second survey that you're going to get in your email is an RSVP for prom. In order to kind of know how many photo frames to order and how many cupcakes to order, we need to have a general idea of how many people are coming to prom. Of course, you're not locked in. If you say you're coming and you decide not to, that's okay. But we really need to get just a general idea of how many people think that they're going to come attend that evening. So please RSVP on that survey to help us get a better idea of how many people will be attending prom. This survey will ask you just for your name and whether or not you're going to attend prom. If you are bringing a date that is a freshman or sophomore, you can add their name onto your survey as well because they won't be receiving the survey. Otherwise, you each need to fill out your own. So if student A and student B are dating and both coming to the prom, you should each fill out your own survey. And that's it. We will have a second round of prom court voting for each grade the following week of April 19th sometime. And then you will narrow it down from the top 20 to the top 10 from each grade. The top 2 vote getters for each grade will be our prom royalty and will be announced and crowned at the coronation ceremony at the dance. So we're really excited to give you guys an opportunity to still have a prom, to get all dressed up, to have some fun and go out with your friends. We'll have a coronation ceremony that night. We'll have some good music. We got Dirk and Mr. Friedel gonna MC from the booth again. So it's a chance to kind of have one more memory before the craziness of 2021 ends. So we are excited about this plan. We're excited to give you guys this opportunity. We hope you are excited. Please feel free to email or stop and see myself or Mr. Levin if you have any questions about prom. And we hope to see you all on May 8th.